This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, United States Congressman Lou Barletta handed out medals to several men who fought for our country. We take you to that special ceremony next. This is FYI News 13. I'm Ken Kara, and Lisa Sugart is on deck with that story we just told you about. It was a day to honor heroes who fought for our nation's freedom. Here is our Lisa Sugart with this special story of sacrifices made for the country they love.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Emotions were high as long overdue medals of honor for service for their country were presented to 7 area veterans Wednesday during a very special ceremony. The presentation was made possible by Congressman Lou Barletta, who hosted the program in his office in downtown Hazleton.
Many didn't know that they had these medals coming to them. Some have lost their medals. One was lost in a fire. To have those medals reissued to them, most of the veterans are still alive and here and able to receive them, and their family will also watch these American heroes get the medals that they've earned.
Those recognized included Stanley Barron of Freeland, now deceased, Alvin Berlow of Nanticoke, James Lynch of Hazleton, Edward R. Marinick of Hazleton, deceased, Charles Newbert of Drums, Leo Scarano of Nanticoke, deceased, and Anthony Zabritsky of Hazleton. Anthony Zabritsky served in the U.S. Army for 21 years and was in the South Pacific. He received an array of medals, including the Bronze Star and the Purple Heart.
I was in New Guinea, Leyte, Luzon, right up the line.
3 generations of the Scarano family were in attendance. Marie Farrell, along with her son Sean and her granddaughter Lauren Gorney.
He would be so proud. He would be so proud. He was an outstanding man in his life, and he won't be forgotten by his grandchildren that knew him only when they were little, and now his medals to be placed where someone can see them always.
I didn't know until today that we were going to be getting a Purple Heart for my great-grandfather. It's been 12 years since he passed away today, and
on September the 3rd.
What a wonderful way to remember him. I'm not crying, I'm smiling. I think it's wonderful.
Honored by the recognition, Lauren told us why it is so important to remember.
The men of his time, they sacrificed for what I have now in my time. So it's important for me to keep this Purple Heart and keep it going through our family so they never forget what they fought for, and what we have now is thanks to them.
Congressman Barletta thanked the veterans for their service to our country and said it was an honor to bestow these medals.
It's a great day for the veterans, but also a reminder to the rest of us and to never forget the men and women who have fought in the wars, served this country, and protected our freedoms, especially since we're watching some of those freedoms being threatened right now.
To those who received the well-deserved recognition, we thank you for your service.
I'm honored, that's all I can say, honored. It's about time, and I don't regret one day of it, my past. I was young, but I think I paved my way. Till today, I still have no regrets.
Reporting for FYI, I'm Lisa Sugart.
Thank you, Lisa. Now, sad news from the entertainment world. Comedian Joan Rivers has died. The news comes just 1 week after she suffered cardiac arrest during an outpatient medical procedure. Rivers' daughter, Melissa, said she passed peacefully, surrounded by family and close friends. Joan Rivers was 81 years old. Back locally, Hazleton police are looking for the person or persons who forced their way into Hazleton Industries on Pine Street and removed copper wire from inside. Gus Kender of Hazleton told police that somebody forcibly entered the business sometime between 4 p.m. on Tuesday and 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Anyone with information on the copper theft is asked to call Hazleton police by dialing 911. Some good news for those who travel on Beasles Road in Butler Township. Luzerne County engineer Gregory Pars tells FYI that Beasles Road in Drums officially reopened to traffic yesterday. Pars says that the road had been closed for approximately 5 months due to a complete bridge replacement. The project was fast-tracked under a special Pennsylvania pilot program, which allowed for the design and construction to be completed in about 3 years. It would have taken better than 10 years under normal conditions. Overall, 10 projects were included in the pilot program, 3 bridge removals and 7 complete replacements. Pars says that a bridge is also open on St. Mary's Road in Dorrance Township, and that is on Township Road T404. An important reminder for everyone who uses the Rails to Trails in Hazleton. The Greater Hazleton Civic Partnership tells FYI that the Rails to Trails parking lot on Route 93 in Hazleton is closed today and tomorrow so that Seal King of Hazleton can reseal the parking lot surface. Again, no parking in the parking lot at Rails to Trails today or tomorrow. While the work is being done, the lot is expected to reopen on Saturday. The 159th Annual Bloomsburg Fair will be held September 20th through the 27th. FYI's Janine Mazurkevich attended Media Day yesterday in Bloomsburg to learn about the latest attractions and festivities for the fair, including this year's entertainment lineup.
Well, we're very excited with our lineup of the entertainment. Our bestseller at the moment is ZZ Top, which we've had a lot of demands for that type show. And Duck Dynasty, Willie and Corey is coming, and the other good one will be the Little Big Town group, and we have a variety of entertainment this year.
Don't miss Janine's special Bloomsburg Fair Preview Week starting next Saturday, September 13th, right here on FYI. And to learn more about the fun, food, and attractions at this year's fair, visit them at their website, bloomsburgfair.com. Up next on FYI, Janine's mini-series or her continuing series on downtown Hazleton continues. And tonight in sports, the defending state girls single A volleyball champions, the Marion Phillies, they open their season with a win. We have a full recap.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
And in your community every Thursday, we are emphasizing downtown Hazleton and promoting the businesses that are located here, encouraging more of you to come downtown to see what is new and the progression here in our downtown, the heart of Hazleton and surrounding areas. We have Jim Kapuscinski with us. He's from a relatively new business that's established here in Greater Hazleton. And thanks for joining us. Your business is Lift Hazleton, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on. You know, tell everyone at home, as far as being a relatively new business in this community, what it has meant to you to establish yourself here.
It was great. I started here on Broad and Wyoming Street as Club Fit, and from there I had the opportunity to buy my own place and to expand the business, and I thought, what a better place than to buy my old church hall, which was Holy Trinity Parish. So I bought that, and I was able to revitalize that.
How has the response been?
It's been very good. I mean, we were doing pretty good on Broad and Wyoming Street, but then we moved up the street a little bit to the new location. It's been great.
What is your business all about?
Well, we're a fitness center. We have tons of equipment to work out on. We're working on a new aerobics room. And, I mean, just being healthy and being fit and something for the community to do.
Now, you're located on Wyoming Street. Have you, have any issues with safety, or tell everyone at home as far as your concerns or no concerns with that?
Actually, we have no issues, thank goodness. I like for people to know that it is safe to come down Wyoming Street. We're there all the time. My wife closes by herself. My sister closes by herself. I know some people think it's unsafe, but I really wish more people would come downtown and see that it is safe and there's good things going on.
Very well. Now, we have seen the changes. How long has Lift Hazleton been located on Wyoming Street?
It's going a little over 2 years right now, and we'll be 3 years in January.
We have seen the progress since the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress has formed and really helped to form committees, bring funding and resources that we didn't have in the past. What is your experience with what you have seen as far as the progression and where we're heading in the next couple of years?
I see the downtown as building up again, and I mean, I see new businesses popping up. I mean, I hope there is more to come, and you know, I have a positive feeling about everything.
Right. As a new business owner yourself, what would your opinion or recommendations be to anyone who's maybe out there thinking about starting a business and thinking about looking at a location in the Hazleton area?
I would tell them not to be afraid. I mean, when I started, I'll be honest, people are like, what are you doing? You're going downtown Hazleton, you're not going to do good. And it was just the opposite response. I'm doing great. And I mean, I have nothing but positive to say about it.
Right. So if you want to get the facts, talk to the owners, the business owners, talk to the people who are here in the downtown location as far as safety is concerned, how business is doing. So I thank you. Thank you for being honest with us and sharing your story. Again, it's Lift Hazleton if you're looking for a place to join and get fit. They're located on Wyoming Street. Join us every Thursday here on FYI. We are highlighting businesses in the downtown Hazleton area.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
I hope everyone's enjoying this sun because it seems like we have some rain coming our way. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, isolated showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. It's only a 20% chance. The low will be 63. We'll see the rain in the extended forecast. On Friday, mostly sunny. The high will be 82. At night, 30% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, low of 68. And here comes the rain. Saturday showers are likely and a possible thunderstorm, 70% chance after 9 a.m. The high is 78 at night, only 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. On Sunday, the rain moves out of the area, mostly sunny, high of 70. Sunday night, mostly clear with a high of 49 for Fun Fest weekend. Monday looks sunny with a high near 71, and Monday night will be mostly clear with a low of 49.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
You just watched the segment about businesses in downtown Hazleton. This weekend is Fun Fest in downtown Hazleton, and next Friday is Second Friday in downtown Hazleton. So a lot about downtown Hazleton here on FYI, and lots of chances for you to come down and check out what's going on. Here's what's going on for Second Friday next week from 4 to 7 p.m. Check out the Open Door exhibit. You heard all about it on SSPTV. You can see some of those doors being displayed. Lots of great artwork, including some by artist Apache, who you saw here on FYI. And speaking of art, there's an art display and wine tasting going on at the Hazleton Art League from 5 to 7 p.m. And there's so much going on, including a Zumba class and a kids theater class. And closing out the night, it's Despicable Me 2. It's the free outdoor movie at the Markle Building. For more information and a full list of events, you can hit up facebook.com/HazePower. And now your midday winning lottery numbers: the Daily 542, the Big 4 3752, Quinto 23380, and Treasure Hunt 4 823 25 26. Coming up next in sports, we take a look at the Marion Phillies taking on Holy Redeemer in girls volleyball. That's next.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
There's nothing like a non-conference matchup between two powerhouse programs. Many of you probably think I'm talking about the Oregon and Michigan State football game this weekend. Well, I am a little bit, but why wait until Saturday for a great matchup? Since being founded in 2007, Holy Redeemer has won the District 2 AA Girls Volleyball Championship every year. That's 7 straight championships. I can't even string together 7 straight sentences on the newscast without screwing up. Marion Catholic, they have a bunch of district championship banners hanging up in their gym walls all over the place. And oh yeah, they're the defending single A state champions. Take that, Ducks and Spartans. Last night, the two met up and the Phillies got the 3-0 victory by winning sets 25-21, 25-15, and 25-12. Here's a look back at the action. The first thing you'll notice about the 2014 Marion Phillies is that they have a number of different weapons all over the floor who can strike at any time.
We've got 5 hitters, and I've got a hitter for each one of them as a backup. And I've learned this over the years that I've had it, a one-girl show, and that's not going to carry it to the big time. You need 5. You need 5 girls who are going to attack the ball and play as a team with that setter, and good defensive specialists. They're probably one of the best defensive specialists around. So, you know, we're in good shape. We're going to play hard. It's going to be a long season. A lot of volleyball to go.
Senior Abby O'Donnell is one of those standout defensive players.
I'd say defense is probably one of my favorite aspects of the game. I love getting down and going all over the floor for the balls, so I think that's great.
O'Donnell captured our play of the night for this defensive save that turned into a point for the Phillies.
Yes, I do remember it because it hurt afterwards, but plays like that are things that you live for. I mean, that doesn't happen a lot in the game, but when you have saves like that, you'll remember it for the whole match.
O'Donnell keeps Marion's right side safe, along with her longtime friend and teammate Emily Pilla. We asked Pilla to evaluate the team after their first match of the year against Holy Redeemer.
It was a great way to start the season opener with a W. We executed great on the offensive side and the defensive side. We struggled with our serves a few times during each set, but we pulled through.
This is the second year the two powerhouse programs met in a non-league matchup. Holy Redeemer knocked off the Phillies last year. Marion's head coach, Dr. John Falabelle, was instrumental in getting the two teams together on the court.
I pushed for that. Since the playoffs are now a single game elimination, I pushed to get as many tough teams as we can on our regular schedule. Picked up mostly all AA. So we have Notre Dame Green Pond coming up and some other AA schools. Plus we got pushed up in a bracket. Now we're going to be playing more AA schools. So it's good. We'll have even a couple, I think a AAA team on our regular schedule.
The Phillies are back on the court on Thursday night at Lourdes Regional. Let's move to our FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard now. In other volleyball action, GAR, they topped MMI in the Wyoming Valley Conference. And actually, we're taking a look at boys cross country first here. Hazleton area, they beat Crestwood. They also beat MMI Prep. And going to the girls' side of things now, Hazleton area swept the meet as well at home against Crestwood and MMI. In the Schuylkill League, girls cross country, Shenandoah Valley, they beat Columbia Montour Votech, and Tamaqua, they topped Weatherly. On the pitch, the Hazleton area girls soccer team, they fell to Wyoming Valley West 2-0, and Kutztown beat Tamaqua 3-1. In golf, Marion and Tamaqua, they both posted victories. And going back to those volleyball scores, GAR topped MMI for your information, and Schuylkill Haven, they beat Tamaqua area in the Schuylkill League. That's sports for tonight. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news for tonight. Happy 16th birthday to Nicholas Petruzzi. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. Tonight's Talk of the Town reported Grace Fellowship Church in Hazel Township will be giving away free groceries to those in need. Saturday, September 6th at 9 a.m. There's a limited amount of food available, so it will be held on a first-come, first-served basis. Call 570-455-1470 for info. And finally, the Hazleton YMCA Golf Tournament will be held Friday, September 12th at the Sugarloaf Golf Club. Golfers are needed for this 1 p.m. shotgun start. For info, call 570-455-2046. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Richard Nelson Rogers of Eagle Rock. Memorial is Sunday at 2 p.m. in the Cunningham United Methodist Church. Michelle Volchiak of Hazleton. Funeral is Friday at 5 p.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Dorothy May Kleppinger of Weatherly. Graveside service is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Union Cemetery. Arrangements are by the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. And Wayne R. Volchiak of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the St. Joseph's Church. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home.
Time now for a PPL segment on FYI. Melinda Stump is back in the greater Hazleton area. Thanks for joining us here on SSPTV.
Thank you for having me.
Today we are talking about shopping, one of my favorite things to do. But this time we're talking about shopping for electricity. Now I know 10 years ago this was something unheard of, but now it's something that PPL does offer.
Yes, and actually we encourage all of our customers to shop. It's really about understanding what the terms are of the contract. But you shop for gas. you shop for your mortgage.
Right.
You want to shop for your electricity. You can save yourself some money. And you can do that easily by going on papowerswitch.com. If you go to that website, you'll see all of the different places that you can shop, all of the different companies, and you'll be able to compare whether it's a variable rate or a fixed rate, whether or not, what the rate actually is there an early termination fee, and be comfortable with the decision that you're making to best fit your electricity needs.
So now that we can shop for electricity, some customers might be confused as to where PPL fits into this equation.
Correct. You will still have PPL Electric Utilities as the company that delivers the power to your house, which means if you have an issue, you can still call us, 1-800-DIAL-PPL. If you have an outage, we're still the ones who are going to come and fix that outage.
Okay. Now, when we talk about how many customers are actually shopping around, people out there might be surprised that a majority of them are shopping for electricity prices.
That's correct. We have 1.4 million customers, and about 46% of our customers are shopping. Okay. So hopefully you're one of those. If not, you can help us increase that number because it's really all about savings for you.
Okay, so PPL does encourage their customers to shop for the best rate.
That's correct, and I actually shop. I shop, my family shops, we all shop because we want to be able to manage our bills, and we can do that by shopping at papowerswitch.com.
Well, last winter it was very extreme and we saw some spiking in electricity prices. That scared people from shopping around. So we want people to know that this has been around for 10 years and we really do want people to shop around for the best rate.
That's correct. You definitely want to shop, and yes, this last winter there was some people that signed up for some rates and didn't understand their terms. So it really comes down to doing your homework. Make sure you understand whether or not you have a variable or a fixed, and make sure you understand the conditions of your contract.
Okay. Well, Linda Stump from PPL, thanks for joining us, and it's very helpful information here on FYI. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Melanie Shatter of Hazleton. Melanie, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-459-9813 to win your free movie.
The NFL kicks off on Thursday night. I'm sure Ron Marchetti will have something to say about the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers, so tune in for Short Shots tomorrow. And tomorrow is also Football Friday locally, so get ready for that. That's it for tonight. Take it easy, everyone.